Traveling with Bruce. How you doing today? We've got an update on Hurricane Michael. This is October the 10th, 2018, and she's about to make landfall. As you can see here, she's just on the very edge of the Gulf of Mexico, just about to hit the Panhandle in Florida. Here's a shot from overnight. As you can see, the eye moving right in there. And here's the latest update. If you take a look at the Gulf of Mexico for cruise ships, because that's what I like to follow, you're going to find there are no cruise ships anywhere near this hurricane. The closest cruise ship to this hurricane is a little green dot where Tampa is located on the western shore of Florida. The ship is Majesty of the Seas from Royal Caribbean. She slipped in there last night before the storm hit, and she's tied up at the harbor. She's safe and sound, not a worry. But here is the future track of this hurricane tonight as she hits land, and then she whips into the shore. And now we have another problem. She's coming back onto the water in North Carolina, Virginia area, and there are two cruise ports that are being affected. The good people at Carnival and Royal Caribbean and Norwegian at their control headquarters are watching these storms 24/7, monitoring every ship while you and I are on these ships having a wonderful old time. These folks are worried about everything they could possibly worry about with regards to where the ships are going and where the ships might be affected by the storm. This storm is going to affect the harbor in Baltimore, and it's going to affect the port in Charleston. The two ships that are going to be scrambling are the Carnival Ecstacy and the Grandeur of the Seas. Now, this is the kind of imagery we're going to see on TV for the next 2 to 3 days. This is all we're going to get. We're going to get heartbreak and flooding and everything else. But in the meantime, behind the scenes, Charleston, which is right here, is going to be receiving the Carnival Ecstacy early. Instead of getting in on the 11th of October tomorrow at the normal time, it's going to get in there about 4 or 5 hours ahead of schedule, turn her around, and try to get out early. So the word is out to passengers, get here ASAP for your next cruise, because this ship is leaving port as soon as possible before the hurricane arrives from the south. The other ship, Grandeur of the Seas, is heading to Baltimore, and the same thing, they want to get to Baltimore early and get out early because the ship is heading north to Canada, where it's much safer this time of year, but it wants to be out of the port with its passengers. So there's a scramble going on to get ships in and get ships out as quick as possible. A whole bunch of ships have been affected by this hurricane. We know about the Norwegian Getaway, Carnival Triumph, Carnival Glory, Carnival Freedom, Carnival Victory, Carnival Miracle, Carnival Paradise, the Royal Caribbean, Majesty of the Seas. All of these ships are safe and sound. They've all avoided this hurricane. None have been touched or impacted by it and won't be, because these cruise lines are on top of this system every step of the way. So far so good. Join me today, 5 o'clock Eastern time, for any more updates. I'll stay on top of this one. I think we're going to be dealing with Hurricane Michael for another 3 or 4 days, even as it goes through the USA. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce. Please subscribe today. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.